Hello everybody, thank you very much for joining me today for another Alfred Hitchcock Presents review. Today I'm going to be talking about Season 5, Episode 19, Not the Running Type, starring Paul Hartman and Robert Bray, and as always there will be episode spoilers. So, Not the Running Type I thought is a pretty good Alfred Hitchcock Presents episode. It does have kind of an odd tone, the mood's kind of all over the place, and it doesn't really feel like a normal Alfred Hitchcock Presents episode, but that's okay, I do enjoy the change of pace. So this episode starts with a man, a Lieutenant Fisher, and he tells the story of a man named Potter who is getting out of prison. So in flashbacks we learn more about the story. It turns out that this man Potter stole money, $200,000 I believe, which is still a decent amount of money even today. So the police are after this man Potter, but in a strange twist he turns himself in. He tells the police he just couldn't go through with this plan of his. So the police think Potter is going to fully cooperate at this time and tell them where the money is that he took. But although Potter admits he took the money, he still will not say where he is or what he did with it. So at this point the police try to scare Potter by telling him how rough prison is going to be, but Potter still won't say what he did with the money, even with this threat of prison. So I will say at this point of the episode, although it took a while to get here, that this is an interesting setup and I'm wondering what will happen next. So we go back to the present day and Potter is out of prison and the lieutenant still wants to know what has happened with this money. He's waited quite a few years to find out. So the lieutenant naturally goes to visit Potter and they chat a bit. And Potter talks about how he always wanted to travel. He says he studied all kinds of traveling books while he was in prison. So the lieutenant is still concerned about this money, and finally Potter tells the lieutenant that he will give the money back, and it's definitely not really hidden. It's just in a suitcase in his room. So at this point, I'm guessing that Potter gave the money back, but we cut away to a final scene, and it seems like Potter is traveling after all. It turns out that he invested the money that he took, or borrowed it, as he says, and made a lot of money out of the money that he took over all that time period. So that's it. Kind of a strange episode with a strange plot twist. No real suspense or anything, but I did think the episode was mostly enjoyable. Still, I don't think there's anything overly great or memorable about this episode, and the tone is kind of all over the place. But the ending twist is different and works okay, and the episode is paced pretty well, and I thought the acting was pretty solid as well. So overall, I'm going to give Not the Running Type a 3 out of 5, and I do recommend this episode if you want to watch a nice change of pace episode. So as always, feel free to leave me a comment if you saw this episode, if you liked it or not. Thank you very much for your support, and thanks for watching.